Hey everyone, welcome to DAAC 1305, Theories in Treatment and Addictions Counseling, Fall 2024. I'm going to be your professor, Dan Caldwell. Oftentimes here at UST, I will have, since this is 1300 and 1305 or consecutive usually, I usually have several of you in both classes. So if that's the case, great. You saw my other welcome video. Nothing's changed in the last 5 minutes. But if you're new, if this is the only class I have with you, welcome. And I'll tell you a little bit about me here in a second. In 1300, I designed that course to build a foundation of thought. This course is more focused on an actual layering of processes to get you to what we do as clinicians, right? So does 1300, but this is really built on its layered, is what I like to say as I look here at the syllabus. There's one of 3 videos I want you to watch this week. They're all equally as important. This welcome video, the syllabus video, which I'm going to go over everything in great detail in that video. That's going to be a longer video for sure. And then there's an APA writing video. So we'll talk more detail about that in the syllabus video. But I just want to take a minute to introduce myself. Again, I'm Dan Caldwell. I'm a licensed therapist in both Texas and Florida. I am an LCDC CCS, which is a certified clinical supervisor. I supervise some interns. I also am an SAP, which is an evaluator for the Department of Transportation for positive drug screens. I am also a nationally certified intervention professional. That's probably one of my favorite roles. I do intervention work all over the country. I'll talk to you much more about some of these things along the way throughout the semester. But in this class, we're building towards working on a treatment plan and a theories paper. So in my other class, you attend some meetings, you learn some things. This really is built again, as I say, layered on each other, where we introduce the chapter to substance use counseling. What is it? Like ethical issues in it. Assessment and diagnosis is a chapter or a week, and then it's treatment plannings, where you create a treatment plan from a case study. This is where we start to use our skills. I love this so much about this work, right? Is to see this. And then we talk about individual care, group counseling, family counseling, relapse prevention. And then you have a theories paper. And it's not a huge paper. I don't believe in big, long papers. You can do that in your grad programs or whatever you do. But right now, you're going to get to choose between 2 different theories, motivational interviewing or cognitive behavioral therapy. And I'm going to challenge you, as I said in my 1300 course, of what your thoughts are about, quote, recovery. And I'm going to challenge that thinking. And we're going to have a shift, hopefully, to some clinical perspectives. If you're not in recovery, then we want to start honing in on clinical aspects and the way we think clinically, like language we use, labels we use, that kind of thing, individualizing care and what this looks like. I'll tell you, to this day, 15 years later in private practice, I use motivational interviewing and cognitive behavioral therapy every day. Every single day I'm in practice, I use it in some form or fashion. So while these are entries to these theories, right? I know you have a theories course where you'll touch on a few theories. There's so much information. It's hard to, I remember, to even keep up with all that. These are 2 you will use throughout your careers, right? In some form or fashion. Most of you will. That said, I really look forward to a great semester. I love this coursework. I love the university. I've taught here since 2020. I love the people we're fortunate enough to work with. It's an honor and a privilege for us to work with people in their lives. So I take that role very seriously. Just like in any other class I teach, I'll tell you this: I'm here to help you any way I can, but you have to do the work, right? If you make an effort in this work and do your work, you'll leave with a great grade, because I'll make sure you get all the extra credit, bonus points, anything you need, right? But what happens often is people will, like, we have a lot of discussion boards in my classes, and they will do, they'll do their original post and then won't do their responses. Well, that's worth, X amount of points every time. And if you lose that, it quickly, you do that on 3 of them, there's I mean, 4 of them, there's a letter grade, right? That quick. So just be sure to do your work. And I'll do my part. I promise you, I am heavily engaged. I'll do weekly videos. I'm always available for Zoom meetings, as many or as often as you need throughout the semester. Guys, I look forward to a great semester. Be sure to watch the other 2 videos, and we'll talk soon.